All right, so sitting up on a blanket or a block or a cushion, sitting cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. If not, feel free to stretch one or both legs out or sit on your heels. Feel yourself finding your wiggles that bring you into stillness. There might be some parts of you that just feel like a little movement. Maybe in the jaw, the shoulders, the ribs, wiggling the toes, the fingers. And then making your way to stillness. Closing the eyes if that's comfortable, or simply softening the gaze downward. And beginning to deepen the breath. And feeling into the energy of the breath. The inhale, bringing in fresh energy. The exhale, releasing, softening. And we can think about the breath in relationship to the day and night cycle. The inhale, initiating the day, like here comes sunrise. And then the day, and then exhale, sunset, and into the night. So sitting for a moment and letting that be your full focus, this flow of energy like the day and the night. When the mind wanders, bringing it back. Expanding the breath a little bit more. And then let's play with the breath a little bit to feel into that eclipse energy. So with your next inhale, just inhale halfway. And then hold the breath for a moment. Exhale a little bit, and then inhale the rest of the way. And then exhale fully. Let's do that again. Inhale halfway. Hold for a moment. Exhale a tiny bit. And then inhale again. And exhale. So coming back to breathe. Just a long inhale, long exhale. And notice how that little kind of glitch in the inhale feels in the body, in the mind, in the spirit, in the energy. It's like things are not quite in the common flow that they are usually in. Kind of cool to explore. everything in the natural world can sense that and pause too. And then continue on. How powerful the sun and moon are for us, even if we don't honor them or acknowledge them very often. And this new moon inviting us into that introspective place, the planting of seeds of intention for the lunar cycle to come over the next 28 days. So 2 more breaths here, connecting with any intentions that you're aware of for this next lunar cycle. Bringing the arms by the sides, gently opening the eyes, gaze downward, and taking in the colors and the light around you. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, float the arms out and down, looking down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, float the arms out and down, looking down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. This time we're going to side bend over to the right hand to the floor, stretching long through the left side body. Inhale, press back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend. Left. Stretching long. Inhale, up. Exhale to the right. This time we're going to stay here, opening the heart towards the sky a little bit more. Taking an inhale. And as you exhale, begin to circle that left arm in the largest circles you can find, honoring the cycles of everything, the seasons, the moon, the sun, our life stages, the breath, all of it. And going back the other way, really expanding out here, getting curious. Nice, and ending with the arm by the ear, sinking down a little deeper onto this right arm. And then inhale, press back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, press back up. Arms lifted, center. And exhale, wrist circles. Float your arms out and down. Don't worry, we'll do the other side in just a moment. Interlacing the hands behind the back, rolling the shoulders. Inhale, lift arms, heart, gaze. Keep the shoulders dropping away from the ears. Another breath here, and how can we open our hearts to the processes, the cycles, the shifts and changes. One more inhale. Exhale, release the hands and bring them forward and fold out over your legs into a forward fold, melting to the earth. Deep breath here, surrender. And inhale, coming back up. If your legs are crossed, let's switch the cross of the legs. Bring your arms back by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Looking up, exhale, float the arms out and down, looking down. Again, inhale. Sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, float the arms out and down. Inhale, up. This time we're gonna side bend over to the left. Inhale, press back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, up. Exhale, side bend left. This time we'll stay here, opening the heart towards the sky a little bit more. Really feeling that right hip dropping down. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, begin to circle this right arm in the largest circles you can find, honoring all the cycles and how some days are really unique and special. And some days flow without much significance, and that's part of the cycle too. Let's go back the other way. And then ending with the arm reaching by the ear, sinking down a little deeper into that left arm stretch through the right side body. Inhale, press back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, back up, stay centered. Exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out and down. Interlacing your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders. Inhale, lift. Arms, heart, and gaze. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, 2 more breaths here. And with your last exhale, releasing the hands, bring them forward and folding out over the legs again, melting, surrendering, softening. And with your next inhale, coming back up, and we'll stretch the legs out in front of us, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. And then from here, we'll come to hands and knees. Feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees. A little extra padding there. Hands underneath the shoulders with the fingers spread really wide. Knees underneath the hips or a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, and as you do so, sit back towards your heels like you're coming to a child's pose, and then stay low, scoop forward, and come up to a cow, rounding back again. Moving nice and slow, inhale, scooping forward. Again, honoring these cycles of internal focus and external focus. One more here. And keep that sway back, curl your toes under and press back. From here to a down dog, walking out your dog, bending one knee deeply and then the other. And with your next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Keep it there for 2 breaths. You can flex that foot. See if you can drop the left heel to the ground. I always think this pose looks a little like a sundial. You can imagine yourself as a sundial. Exhale, swing that leg through to the top of the mat. And you can drop the left knee to the floor or keep it lifted if you'd like a little more challenge. Inhale, sweep the arms up so we're in a lunge. If your back knee is lifted, make sure you're on the ball of that back foot. You're not dropping the heel. You're not having external rotation in that thigh. Take an inhale here, a little back bend. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart, and we're going to twist to come. Bring that left elbow to the right knee, and then we're going to press into that elbow, lifting the chest up off the knee, looking back behind you, honoring all the cycles in your past. With your next inhale, we're going to stay in this twist. We're going to open the arms and come to bring the torso upright and sweeping that right arm back behind your back to come into a bind. So the right hand's moving to the left side of the waist and left hand is on the outside of the right knee, again looking back behind you. And when your next inhale finds you, we're going to release both arms, twist back around, sink a little deeper into the lunge, low back bend. Exhale, hands to the floor, and we're going to shift the hips back, lengthening through the right leg, and you can bring the toes up. And 2 breaths here. And with your next exhale, coming forward, placing the hands, curl the back toes under, and press back to a down dog. Inhale, pull forward to a plank pose. You can drop your knees if you'd like. We're going to hold for 2 breaths here. See if you can really engage through the space in between your shoulder blades. You'll feel your core too, but puffing up the back of your heart. And with your next exhale, lowering all the way down. Elbows in, shoulders back. Nice. Inhale, up a baby cobra. Gentle back bend here. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. And from here, curling the toes under, pressing back through hands and knees or straight up to a down dog. Nice. Looking up past your hands, step walk or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, hang in the forward fold. You can shake your head around. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Going to shift the weight over into the right foot. And lift the left up in front of you. If lifting it all the way off the floor doesn't feel approachable today, keep your big toe or whatever your longest toe is on the floor here. Finding a focal point will help you balance here. You're also welcome to move to a wall. So you're welcome to stay here and breathe. If you'd like to go forward, we can hinge and come to more of a warrior 3. And then coming back up. See if you can move through so that the knee stays lifted. And inhale here. Exhale, releasing down. Beautiful. Shake it out, shake it out. We're going to turn around from here and make this the back of the mat. So we're going to do a little flow on the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, swan dive forward. From here, walking the hands forward until you're in a down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. 2 breaths here. You can flex that foot, drop the right heel to the floor. Nice stretch through the back of the right leg. Extension, be that sundial. Help us know what time it is from the sun, except when there's an eclipse. Inhale. Exhale, bring the foot through, top of the mat, dropping the right knee to the floor. Finding that lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Maybe a little crescent here. Exhale, take another inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And we're going to twist. So right elbow to left knee now. We're going to press into that elbow, lifting the chest up off of the thigh and look back behind us. Hands really pressing together here. Nice twist in the upper back. Honoring the past. One more breath here. And then we're going to stay in the twist, but open the arms up. Ta-da! And we're going to slide up and bring the left arm back behind us, binding into the right side of the waist. Right hand, palm facing out on the outside of the knee. And again, looking back behind. Deep breaths here. And when your next inhale finds you, we're going to bring the arms back up, sinking into the lunge. Exhale. Inhale, maybe a little back bend. And exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step. Oh no, sorry, shift your hips back. Lengthen through that front leg, lifting the toes up off the floor. We don't want to forget that. Feels so good. Awesome. And then coming forward and stepping back to a down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose. Holding here. Feel free to drop your knees if you like. If you drop your knees, though, keep your hips pulling forward. We're not in a tabletop position. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale up, maybe a little higher this time, cobra. Make sure you're not cranking your neck. Exhale, back down. Again, inhale, lifting up, cobra. You can curl your toes under, press back through hands and knees, or straight up to a down dog. Beautiful. With your next inhale, look up past your hands. Step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, hang in a forward fold. Shake your head around. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, honoring all those cycles from the earth to the sky. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. So now we're going to ground down through the left foot and pick up the right. So finding a focal point, help you balance. And you can just keep the toes on the ground if you'd like, or lift the knee straight out in front of you. Feeling yourself navigating with inner balance. The cycles, the ebb and flow. honoring what is needed in each moment. And if you'd like to go further, choose your own adventure. You can hinge forward and come towards a warrior 3, hands staying at the heart. That feels good. And then coming forward again, see if you can stay in the balance and bring the knee back through to the front. Inhale. And exhale, releasing arms and leg together. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the hips and we'll take some big hip circles here. And going back the other way. And then let's just take a moment in like powerful woman pose here. Hands on the hips, shoulder blades moving back towards each other, feet a little wider than hip width apart. Just feel yourself radiating strong, deep inner knowing, wisdom, and joy. Silliness and fun are part of that too. Awesome. So we're going to come down onto the mat, and I invite you to roll up your blanket. Make like a little mini bolster. We're going to lay it down along the spine. So laying back, making sure your hips are still connected to the floor. Sit bones. And then making sure your head is supported by the blanket. This just allows the whole torso to open, the heart to open. Great practice if we're used to sitting and hunching a lot. See if you can slide your shoulder blades down your back. If you'd like to add a hip opener, you can bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out. So we'll be here for our Shavasana today, and if this doesn't work for you, no worries. Just come down off of the blanket and come to your regular preferred Shavasana. And once you find the stillness, again, sinking in. Your willingness to navigate through the cycles, through the days that are challenging, a little unique, energetically vibrant, and the days that are more simple. May we have some of those too. awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath and wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor, and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Dana Faulds to wash over you. Here is a day, dawn to dark, a string of moments small enough to ignore or notice, a stretch of time between awakening and sleep, to be savored or brushed aside in the rush, to do to some distinct destination. Here is a day different from any other, with its own flavor to be tasted. The golden glow just before the sun rose held such promises as I knew must be kept, knew beyond even the nagging whisper of doubt were true, that this very day, the whole perfection of the universe can be inhaled like the scent of fallen leaves, the heady fragrance of trees, returning what was never theirs to keep. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. Take a deep breath of gratitude. Gratitude for being alive during this time. Gratitude for all the cycles, the journeys, the lessons, the growth that gets to be part of your life. Gratitude for every cell in your being that maintains health and well-being. I thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.